A powerful hurricane has made landfall in Florida, with officials warning of unsurvivable conditions and a potentially catastrophic storm surge high enough to swamp a two-story house. Now, tens of thousands of people were without power and roads were already flooded ahead of what is expected to be one of the largest Gulf of Mexico storms in decades. Fast-moving Helene strengthened to an extremely dangerous Category 4 hurricane on Thursday evening.
There's going to be destructive wave action on top of that, especially near where the hurricane makes landfall. So this is going to create unsurvivable conditions in these areas.
Earlier, it was packing winds of 215 kilometers per hour as it churned over the Gulf's warm waters towards the Big Bend area south of Tallahassee. Tampa and Tallahassee airports have closed, with parts of St. Petersburg, downtown Tampa, Sarasota, Treasure Island and other cities on Florida's west coast already flooded. According to tracking site Power Outage, about 525,000 homes and businesses were without power. Officials asked residents in the path of the storm to heed mandatory evacuation orders or face life-threatening conditions.
I just want everybody to know that this is going to be a multi-state event with the potential for significant impacts from Florida all the way to Tennessee. And the president wants to make sure that everyone is paying attention to the potential life-threatening impacts that this storm may bring. And he has directed me to travel there tomorrow to assess the impacts.
At Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, one of the world's busiest airports, travelers from Florida rush to return home as Hurricane Helene prepares to hit land.
It is unprecedented, which is why I decided to come, because I know that there has been storms that have come through, but not the actual hurricane. We've had the outer bands, the water and all that, but since you're saying the actual hurricane is going to go through, that's why I decided I need to get back.
Strong rain bands were whipping parts of coastal Florida, and rainfall had already lashed Georgia, South Carolina, central and western North Carolina, and portions of Tennessee. Atlanta, hundreds of miles north of Florida's Big Bend, is also under a tropical storm warning. In a county, which sits on a peninsula surrounded by Tampa Bay and the Gulf of Mexico, roads were already filling with water.
Declared a state of emergency, as you know, for all 159 counties on Tuesday, giving emergency management teams plenty of time to prepare and also deployed resources where needed ahead of this storm.
Satellite images released by NASA show Hurricane Helene as it barrels towards Florida. Helene could become the most powerful hurricane to hit the United States in over a year, and almost certainly the biggest at nearly 500 miles across. Scientists say climate change likely plays a role in the rapid intensification of hurricanes because there is more energy in warmer oceans for them to feed on.